Hey everyone, it's Sean from Our Bronco Life, and we're excited because we just got in the mail our Feiwoodgear Car Tent. Now just in time for the summer season for our camping trips that we have planned. So we're excited to put it together, so follow along while we install it on our Bronco. All right, now that it's unboxed, it came in this nice heavy-duty bag. Open it up, and inside it's got the built-in instructions, which is great. You know, it's staying with the tent itself, so you don't lose these instructions, to show how you have to inflate in certain areas of the tent itself, because it doesn't have any tent rods for the tent portion. The rods that are just for the awning portions of your tent. So we're going to unroll this and start pumping it up and start our install. Now right away, which is nice, you have the pump and the stakes right here neatly organized in the center of your tent. You can put these to the side and finish unrolling the tent itself. Now I'm going to spin this around because I already can tell that the other side is where it connects to the vehicle. Goes to a 180. Now the tent already feels like really great quality. We usually tent camp, and so we've been in a lot of different storms and have had different tents over the years, so you can just tell by the quality of this tent that it's very durable. And I love how it's neatly labeled for you. So this is the intake valve. So we'll install the first screw and then we'll start pumping it up. Now the pump itself has a PSI gauge, which you want to get between 6 and 8 when you're pumping up your pillars for your tent, so you don't overinflate it. So we're going to start with the first one. It's got some nice attachments, so you can screw right into the gauge here. So have a nice tight seal. Just want to make sure there's no kinks. We're almost at 6 psi here. It's already starting to take form. I'm going to try to set it up a little bit more and get a few more pumps in so I get between 6 and 8 psi. So there we go. We are at the psi. So I'm going to unhook the pump, lock it into place, and then start spreading out the tent. Very easy so far. Just gonna kind of get it in position first and roll this up, which will actually be our awning, but just so we can get everything in position right now, just gonna get it out of the way. Now next I'm gonna drape over our Bronco. This can also be used as an awning. All right, so I had to pull the tent away and open up the rear of the Bronco first, because the Bronco, unlike other typical SUVs and like a Jeep, has the swing gate. So a couple ways you can do it. You could keep the swing gate tucked inside or keep it out. So this is still a work in progress. it's their first time putting it together, but we're going to see how this version works first. And so we're going to go inside the Bronco. We unzipped it, and we're going to start to tuck it away and create our little Bronco nook. So what I'm doing here is I'm attaching 2 clips to the roll bars of either side of the Bronco to secure the upper portion of the pass-through. Which has nice coverage, and you can tighten up that as well. And then down below has more zippers if you need it a wider platform or a more narrow platform. This has Velcro on the bottom portion, so we tucked it under our all-weather mat so we can secure this bottom lip. And then we're just gonna, maneuver this as best as possible. We do have a cargo shelf up here, so can maybe get kind of in the way if you're thinking about doing some car camping, but this way inside of your tent you almost have like a stationary table. You can zip this up too if you don't want anything to do with your vehicle portion of your tent, and keep it a nice normal tent. Now, vehicle secure, you can use the elastic and the clips to your rims, or if you want to do it to your frame. And then the upper portion, which I think is really unique, is that it comes with suction cups. So you can suction cup to your window. First you clip it to there, and then depending on how firm you want it, you can suction cup to your window. Now for our first time putting it up, we're just going to secure it to our spare tire for now, and then we will use the suction cup. Now I'm going to install some of the poles for the awning. You got 4 different poles, all nice and neatly put together. Very simple. So I'm going to build an awning on one of the sides, but you can do an awning on both sides if you want. So I'm going to undo the covers here. Stick it through the already provided hole. Alright, got both poles set up for the awning. And what you're going to need also is tie downs, which I'll get those ready to keep these nice and secure. So you get all different tie downs, so you can have this nice clip that will give you some adjustment points, which you will stake the other end to. So what I'm going to do first is open up one of these. Since we're just doing a demo today, I'm just going to do a couple simple knots. Nothing too secure. And then I'll grab one for the other side. And then we're going to stake the ends. So just for demo purposes, I just lightly staked in the ground to test out the awning. So I got the awning poles, ran with the provided wires, and then you got this nice adjustable piece that will keep it nice and taut. Now you can also use poles for the awning above your vehicle. So if you want to go up above your vehicle, but for a Bronco it would be a little bit harder because the poles are only so tall. So you can use the other set of poles for the other side, or just save them for something totally different, or not use them at all. So I really like the aspect of having an awning. Most of my tents that we've been in have not had awnings, so to be able to put some chairs out here and enjoy the shade while you're having dinner or whatever it may be, I do really enjoy that. You also have more tie downs which you can stake down for added security, because as I mentioned before, all it is 2 blow up tubes holding this together, making it super simple to install. And so once again, just lightly staked down just for demo purposes here. And this is on the passenger side. Nice wide opening. I am inside the tent. I am 6 foot tall, and I still have about an inch or 2 of headroom. Here we got a little hanging clip that we can hang our Bronco lantern that we have, or other lanterns. You can run some string lights. You also have little vented area, so if you un-velcro that from the outside, you got these little extenders that will open it up to provide some nice airflow. Each side has a screen and a door that can also be used as an awning. Plenty of space in here to store our luggage if we want. A nice big bed, a side table, and then we can use our Bronco for more storage. So if you want to put any food or cooler, we do have a plug-in refrigerator. That'd be great. So you can just keep it right there and have plenty of access for our plug-in refrigerator while we're in here. So this is the very first time we set it up. We're not camping tonight, but I did want to give it a trial run that it came in the mail because I was really excited to see what this looked like in person. And I was able to put it up by myself. So once you get the tubes blown up, it's just kind of maneuvering it around to best fit your vehicle. And then what I also like about this, instead of a rooftop tent, is that if I just want to run to the store, I don't have to fold up my tent completely. Just undo the suction cups as well as the mounting points on the rims, and then unvelcro from the inside, and then can leave this tent as a standalone or keep it together with our vehicle for extra space. So really like this quality tent from Feiwoodgear. Pleased with it and excited to test it out on campsites this summer. Let us know what you think of this Feiwoodgear car tent. Stay tuned to our channel for some more videos of it in action when we are at different campgrounds, and we are excited to test it out with our Bronco at some of the new spots we're hitting up this summer. I'll leave the link to the product in the description below, and as always, thank you for checking out our videos and following us on Instagram at Our Bronco Life.